All right, here we are again. Big Jake, the Ed, here with Triple B review of Beers, and B movies. And we have a good one for you now.
Oh. Oh.
Death Race 2000.
Oh.
This was a movie it's a pretty simple premise. There's been several Death Race movies, and if you haven't seen, heard, or been around one, I'm shocked. It's the country.
I had not. It took me totally unaware.
You never seen any of them?
Never seen any of them.
Wow. The premise is the country is under dictatorship by the president, who I believe they just call the president. And he has decided that for population control, they're going to have a race. A transcontinental race where the way you get points is by killing people, by driving over people. And the main individuals in it are Frankenstein, Tommy Gun, I think, and then a couple other that really aren't important. Elements of the story pretty simple to drive cross country. You find out during the race that Frankenstein's really trying to kill the president. He wants to win the race, so they can shake his hand. He's got a grenade in his hand. He's going to blow him up. The navigator is part of the resistance, and so it's pretty simple for a couple big name actors in it. David Carradine, Frankenstein.
Right.
Stallone.
Who probably were not big name actors at the time.
Stallone definitely was.
And it's a wonder after making this that they ever got there. That should have been, if I was the director, I'd say, oh, no, that guy, oh, no.
Sylvester Stallone plays Tommy Gun. And he, you can tell it's got the 1970 era. I always get entertained by watching movies like The Longest Yard, where you see him beating on his wife, and you think, okay, that wouldn't fly today.
Yeah.
It's kind of got some elements of that. Just, dropping out the normal, what's my favorite part? I enjoyed the people at the nursing home. When they were lining all the nursing home people up.
That was my favorite part, too.
Yeah, and they drove through and hit all the doctors.
Yeah, they had set up all these old people, poor folks out on the sidewalks and driveway. And the idea was Frankenstein was coming through. And they were giving him some easy targets. There was high points for him to help win the race. And what he did is he took the other drive that went around behind the building.
You're gonna pull up and drop somebody off at the door.
And was hitting nurses and doctors and stuff. You could see him flying up in the air as he went by. That was probably the best part of the whole movie.
I did. I like that.
Yeah.
The worst part, I have to say, the whole interaction between Frankenstein or David Carradine and his navigator, where they were having kind of like love interest. I thought that that didn't really fit.
Yeah, but you couldn't have.
And I don't need to see David Carradine in his underwear.
Yeah, you couldn't have boobies though without that.
That's true. That was the only one that really saw it. Yeah.
That was like the one saving factor of this movie.
Well, in the part where they hit the doctors and the nurses, So yeah, I give it a 2. I mean, I picked the movie, and I probably should give it a higher rating, but I give it a 2. It was a good old sci-fi. Do you call it sci-fi? It's not action.
Yeah, it's more of a sci-fi.
But the cars might be my second favorite part. I mean, Dr. Frankenstein's looked like a snake head, teeth on the front grill is weird.
Yeah.
Tommy Gun had machine guns and a knife. The cowgirl one had horns on it. I think they all looked like they were based on Corvettes, is what it looked like to me. If you looked at the back end when they drove off, they had kind of a Corvette back end. So what was your take from this?
Oh my! The plot was obviously the forerunner of something like what's the one Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a one world government thing, and this was something they were doing to control population and as entertainment to keep people settled down. But no, it was it was on YouTube, but it was kind of a washed out copy. It was obviously very old.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was terrible. I thought, gee, I didn't pick this movie.
Now, you did say that you kept watching it because it grabbed your attention.
It did hold your attention.
Couldn't be too terrible.
You were waiting for something good to happen, and unfortunately, it didn't.
You didn't like the part where the guy went to drive over the baby and ended up blowing up? I thought that was pretty good. Or the navigator that get ran over?
No, guys. This and Frankenstein got his name because he was had body parts replaced.
Supposedly, but come to find out he didn't.
So I can't give it anything. That's just, if you see this and you're cruising YouTube and you see Death Race, run screaming.
Well, no, it's better than the crap you picked so far.
No,
Bigfoot versus zombies.
Well, I'll tell you, and this is one of the fun things about B movies, and especially the little off Broadway, basically the little small independent ones, is there's just a gamut of things out there, and it's just what I like. Maybe you wouldn't like what Jacob likes, maybe, so it's more like we're showing you a little snapshot of things that are out there. You're not going to like all of them, but you might really like some of them. So
I'm just surprised that out of the 3 Bs, you're going to rank it lower than anything we've watched so far.
I'll give it half a thumb. Half.
So disappointing. All right, so we're going to start a new segment on this one.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Mail.
And where did this come from?
Well, we got viewers. I think our biggest, what did we get, 21 views on one video? It was crazy.
I don't know. We've got 2 subscribers,
YouTube
guys.
Help
us out.
YouTube almost broke down with the amount of craziness over one of our videos.
When I do a bad video, I get 60. And I'm not very good at it.
All right, so our question today is, my wife wants me to get a minivan instead of a truck.
Oh.
Does that take my man card away?
Well, if the yuppie beer you're drinking didn't.
So is that your clear? Yeah, if you drink Coors Light.
Oh yeah, that's
Light?
That's pink panties all the way.
Yeah. Corona Light. Anything light. Then you can grab
anything light. Corona. I've got my own little. If I'm going to go out and spend extra money to buy a premium beer, I'm going to go out and get something from one of the countries where great beers are made, like England or Germany.
Of an alcoholic beverage is made by giving chihuahuas excessive amounts of water?
No, not a big fan of that.
I can get behind that.
Not saying it's bad. That's just not my idea of what I want. So yeah, minivan. Yeah, that's a mommy vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And if mommy wants one and she's got kids, that's fine. But I can't see it.
So I'm with him on this one. Don't do it. Bad deal. Nope. So it reminds me of the commercial from Progressive, where the guy is talking to his biker buddy and he's gassing up the minivan. So no good. So you want to take us out?
I've got nothing to say except that we're glad to have had this moment. Please subscribe, hit like,
I actually
share.
Before we stop here, I would like to say, yes, definitely subscribe and share. But also, the Ed has a video that you do. What's your channel?
It's my name, Ed Michael.
In which he talks about gardening and
do a lot of gardening. I raise rabbits and do a little cooking, and it's just all the junk that old rednecks do in their backyard.
Yeah. So definitely, if you like the video, pop a like in there. Comments on movies you'd like us to watch.
That'd be a good one.
Can't have any less bad. You can't have worse taste than what we've had so far.
Now we've got some greats in there, folks.
Don't judge us if you watch any of the movies we've reviewed so far.
You might kind of watch, some of my movies rather than some of his, but, there's some good ones in there.
So as always, if you can't be a redneck, at least transport yours in a truck.